If you still remember, I once did a video about Subboard closing, and a lot of people, it was mixed with a lot of mixed reactions. That video went viral. A lot of people, they didn't believe that I was saying the truth, that by December Subboard is closing. But now the reality is sinking. The trucks are now grounded, and there are still several units which need to be bought, which are on sale. You can go to the Subboard workshop or garage, and then you go and check your unit which you want. If you are interested in this Volvo, which are over 2 million on dashboard. But however, my point is not about Subboard. It's about the family, the workers who are working for Subboard. They're making a lot of videos trying to market themselves that like this mechanic and this driver, they're trying to market themselves. I'm the best mechanic. I was the one fixing these trucks. The driver saying I'm the best chauffeur. But during the heydays, if you look at Subboard workers, they were very proud. They didn't look at other people like other human beings. But now the company is closed. It's said that we are still a family. We need to absorb them and look after them. Remember, they have families. They have kids who want to go to school. And that's what I was telling a lot of people, that a lot of people, they're going to lose their job. And it's a very big blow, especially transport industry in Zimbabwe, when a big company like Subboard closing. And government needs to reflect. I understand people, they see all these people getting the cars, government donating cars to individuals. They don't know where the money is coming from. If you see, there's no any viable industry, but government is getting a chunk of money from cars through road tax Mitero. So you see, the government is now overdoing it. They are milking a dead cow. And now it's becoming very unbearable to operate as a transporter in Zimbabwe, especially in trucks. It's really harsh, really harsh. They need to loosen. For example, you park your vehicle, let's say for a year, but for you to put it back in the road, it's now very difficult. It's not bills they accruing, and it's very difficult to exempt the cars. So I was just urging government just to look into if they want people to survive, they need to make a proper advert like what they did, and give people time, and then they exempt some of the road tax which had accrued over the years. Because, for example, some people, they have a truck which have 10 years which is not in road. For you to put that truck, you rather break that truck than to pay like 12,000 Mutero. It doesn't make sense. So I know they are trying to get something and to siphon from cars, but it's now too much. They are killing the industry instead of building it. We can't survive with industry without rebuilds. For example, if you build a DAF, your major obstacle is to pay Mutero or the road tax, because you will be told maybe that bus owes like that chase owes like 10,000, which is not practical. They need to redo. All we are encouraging is just government to exempt this Mutero, this road tax thing. For a lot of operators, we are already suffering. The business, they allowed the Chinese to dominate the industry. And remember, a lot of transporters, they are not even paid for the work. If you work with the GMB, your money will come maybe after 2 years, while it is now useless, and they will give you in devalued Zim dollar. So what we're just encouraging government is that to look at the situation at hand, that we have transporters who are struggling. Is that much they are donating money, claiming that here we build Trabablas, but they know that money is coming from those very same people who are suffering, who are struggling to build the business. And if you look in business in Zimbabwe, it's 100% fully funded by an individual. You don't get a loan to buy a vehicle or a bike or something. You self-fund it. So, but there's no structures which support indigenous people. For example, we are pushing for rebuilds, and they are pushing for Chinese vehicles. They are actually banning us to import like 10-year, anything which is above 10 years. But we are trying to revive the apprenticeship program, whereby we teach coach building mechanics through rebuilds, but they are not supporting us. They want a finished product to come from China and to put it in Zimbabwe, which is not practical when you look it into the African perspective. And it's said that no one listens to us. You know, all this China, we are trying to put in effort that, okay, let's build our country. You always say, but you don't listen to us. You don't support us. The initiative as entrepreneurs, the initiative as we want to take the kids from the streets to give them something to do. I wish that you forward this video to the government officials. We have nothing against ZANU-PF or president. We support him on his projects, but it's said that we are seeing our efforts dying because of the harsh laws. They need to revise the issue of terror because it's no longer making sense. People are crying. Things are not going as what they think. We need them to examine us so that we can breathe, we can survive. That's my honest opinion, especially commercial vehicles like trucks. You can't break all the trucks because there was no business. For them to survive, you increase the toll gauge, you increase the material. It's no longer practical. So you need to consider that angle.